Hello everyone and welcome back. Happy first day of spring, and I am back with another Crumbl cookie vlog. It's a new week, bunch of new flavors I've never had before. So, as always, here we go. And now for this week's reveal, starting with the raspberry cheesecake. I am very excited to try another cheesecake flavor from Crumbl Cookie. The last time I had the cheesecake was New York style cheesecake, which was delicious. But this is a decadent jamboree, including a buttery graham cracker cookie, smooth vanilla cheesecake frosting, and a dollop of fresh raspberry jam. Yum! And a brand new cookie for Crumbl this week. We have the Texas Sheet Cake, which is a warm, cakey chocolate cookie with a fudgy glaze and crunchy toasted pecans on top. That sounds delicious, and I do love pecans. Third on the list, we have the Sea Salt Toffee, which is a delicious infusion of toffee and milk chocolate chips topped with a dash of sea salt. And you can see that salt there on top. I am so excited for all of these cookies this week, actually. Next up is the lemon poppy seed, and I absolutely love lemon flavored things. And just so you guys know, this one is a zesty lemon cookie packed with yummy poppy seeds and stuffed with a lemony filling and smothered in a lemon almond glaze. Wow, lots of lemon in there. And last but certainly not least, we have the Monster Cookie, which is all the flavors you could ask for. It's got peanut butter, chocolate candies, semi-sweet chocolate chunks, brown sugar, and oatmeal all rolled into one. I have never had any of these cookies from Crumbl, so let's go ahead and get to it. I did already mention this earlier in the vlog, but it is the very first day of spring, and as you can see, I am wearing a sweatshirt today, which means it's still very cold outside. It definitely needs to warm up soon, but I also realized this could be considered my Crumbl Cookie sweatshirt because it literally matches the box. And no, I did not plan this. I am so excited to try all of these. I've never had any of these flavors and they all look amazing. So it's gonna probably be very hard for me to rank these at the end, but as always, I am gonna rank them from least favorite all the way to my favorite. Also, have my whole milk ready. Just wanna take an early swig there. And I have the special Crumbl cookie cutter. You can buy these at Crumbl. So if you're interested in having your own cookie cutter to cut the cookie into perfect little pieces, ask your local Crumbl Cookie. All right, first on the list, we are gonna go with the raspberry cheesecake. Let me get a close-up look here. Look at all that raspberry on top. This one is hopefully good. Mentioned it before, but the New York cheesecake I had was delicious. Let me cut it up. Here is my perfect little raspberry cheesecake piece, and I realized I probably should have done this one last because I just used the cutter and the raspberry went everywhere, all over the cutter. So I'm gonna have to clean that before I cut the rest of the cookies. Here we go, first bite. Mmm. This is delicious, and it's the perfect amount of graham cracker, which is supposed to be like cheesecake crust, to the sweet frosting on top with the raspberry. I absolutely love this type of graham cracker cookie. If you're not a huge fan of crust, you might not like the cookie part, but this raspberry is delicious. I'm not even a huge raspberry person. Like, I'd probably prefer strawberry cheesecake over raspberry cheesecake, but this is delicious. This week's gonna be a hard ranking. We're already starting off really, really good. I had just said to myself, I think I might eat that whole cookie today. Wow, so good. All right, I did clean off the cutter, so no raspberry juice left. Next up, we've got the brand new Crumbl cookie, which is the Texas sheet cake. This has the pecans on top. It's a chocolate cookie, and boy, oh boy, I am so excited to try this. Got my little piece here, and wanted to mention, when you cut this, it is very cakey, which is in the description of the cookie. As you can see, pieces are just kind of falling off, so very messy. You're gonna need some napkins, but let's dig in. Wow, super glad I have some whole milk to wash this warm, cakey cookie down. The toasted pecans on top were a great addition. It is a little too cakey for me. Like, it's not dry, but it's not like as moist as I thought it would be, to be totally honest. I like it. It's a great cookie, but just a little too cakey for me. One more bite here. Okay, that last bite was better than the first bite that I had. And I'm pretty sure I probably have chocolate in my teeth, so let me take a swig. I just wanted to show you my plate because that's how crumbly and cakey it was. It fell apart super easy. So just be warned, it's a very messy cookie. Have a whole roll of paper towels ready. Next up, we have sea salt toffee. This one is looking so good. I am really excited to try this. Not the biggest toffee fan ever, but this cookie just in general looks really, really good. Like one that I would really enjoy. Let's go ahead and cut it up. All right, I got my piece, and this also has the milk chocolate chips in it. So, oh man, this already looks so good. Wow. I'm speechless. Holy moly, this is so good. This is, like, when you think of buttery, chocolatey goodness with a little hint of salt and sweet, this is the perfect cookie for all of those things I just described. I'm totally speechless. I don't even know what else to say. This is so good. Crumbl has certainly outdone themselves this week. My goodness, this is, I'm eating the whole piece here. That's gonna be hard to beat. I thought that about the cheesecake at first, but that one, whoo, that is so good. And the fourth cookie this week that I'm giving a try is the lemon poppy seed. Just wanted to point out, this is like much bigger than the rest of the cookies. That was like the first thing I noticed when it was in the box. And woo, I can smell that lemon. Let's go ahead and cut it up. All right, here's my piece, and this is a lemon cookie. It's got lemon almond glaze on top, and it's stuffed with, what was it? A lemony filling. So lots of lemon here. That lemony filling in the middle certainly stands out to me as soon as you bite in. You can see a little bit of it there right on top. My goodness, it's good because I love lemon, but if you do not like any sort of lemon, this is gonna be way too overpowering lemon flavor for you. Solid cookie. I would get it again. I've had some other cookies so far that are a little bit better than this, so that gives you an idea of my ranking, a pre-look at the ranking. We're getting there. All right, and last but certainly not least, here is the monster cookie. It's got peanut butter, it's got M&Ms, it's got chocolate chunks. I am ready to try this one. All right, here's my perfect little piece. Let's give our fifth and final cookie a taste. Lots of peanut butter, really good. Let me get some of the M&M and the chocolate chunk here. Really good cookie, wow. Just want to mention as well, that last cookie, the monster cookie, was cooked perfect. Soft center with the crispy edges. Crumbl did it this week. These were good. Okay, it's the moment you've all been waiting for. My ranking of the 5 Crumbl cookies for this week's tasting. Starting with number 5. I'm sure you guys can tell from my reaction, but it is gonna have to be the Texas sheet cake. I overall thought this cookie was, you know, it wasn't the worst cookie I've ever had at Crumbl, but it was just a little too dry for me and too cakey almost. The toasted pecans on top were a really good addition, but this cookie is one where there's just so many other good options this week that I'm ranking it at the bottom. In 4th place, which I'm actually kind of shocked because I was really thinking this was probably gonna be like my favorite cookie today, it's actually gonna be the lemon poppy seed. I thought that the lemon flavor overall was there. It's certainly very good if you like lemon, but that filling in the middle of the cookie was just a little too much for me. I think if they just did a lemon cookie with the lemon almond glaze on top and with the poppy seeds, it'd be perfect, but the filling in the middle of the cookie was just a little too much. In 3rd place this week was actually the monster cookie. Really love monster cookies overall, like with the M&Ms, you got peanut butter, you got chocolate chunks, you get a good cookie. Like if you're a cookie person, you probably love a monster cookie. But there's 2 cookies on this list that were just so much better. I definitely would buy this cookie again for sure, but it just wasn't at the top this week. In 2nd place, it was really hard for me to decide between the final 2. But I'm gonna have to put the raspberry cheesecake right in 2nd place. And I mean, this cookie is delicious. It has such a good graham cracker cookie that tastes like a real cheesecake crust. And then that cream cheese icing and the raspberry on top. It is so good. If you love cheesecake, you're gonna love this cookie for sure. And in 1st place this week, which is actually a cookie, when I saw the cookie list this week of all the cookies that were gonna be out this week, I actually thought to myself, I don't know if I'm gonna like this one. This one is so good. It is the sea salt toffee, and my oh my, I love it. It is so good. I would eat this cookie every week if I could, and it is to die for. Like, even if you're not a huge toffee person, you should still try this cookie. Crumbl, please keep bringing back the sea salt toffee. And there you have it, another Crumbl cookie vlog on the first day of spring. These 5 cookies today were so amazing. I thoroughly enjoyed trying all of them. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If so, make sure you give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I truly appreciate it. And as always, I will see you all next time. Bye-bye. Bean, did you have too much Crumbl cookie? I think so. It's time for a Crumbl cookie nap. Bye-bye.